Hey everybody, it's Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to talk to you about our top 10 favorite movies of 2021.
2021.
Desiree, what did you put as your number 10?
Okay, my number 10 is Nightmare Alley.
Good one.
Which was just a complete surprise to me that I liked it as much as I did, because I don't usually like this director. But he was great. And then my number 9 is...
Or did you want me to do 10 and then you 10?
Oh, yeah. You do 10.
Okay, so here was my back and forth between 10. My last spot, I had two movies going back and forth. So I think I am going to put Being the Ricardos as number 10.
Good one.
Even though I almost put Black Widow, because I love Black Widow also. But I love Lucy, of course, and I was shocked, like Des, that I love Nicole Kidman's performance as much as I did, and Javier Bardem's performance as much as I did. I really enjoyed that, and even though a lot of the storyline was inaccurate, because I know my Lucy facts, the heart of it was there, which I liked.
They just smushed everything into 1 week. Okay, so my number 9 is the Black Widow movie, which I just loved. Pugh. What's her first name?
Florence Pugh. I know. That's the reason I almost
love
put it too.
100%. Her whole energy,
so
her whole
good.
cockiness, the whole thing. I thought it was so fun.
Good.
I thought it was good.
Definitely. My number 9 is Encanto, which I have now seen probably 47 times with my children. And it actually grows in you. I feel like that movie, the more you watch it, you're like, oh, yeah, because then you get to know the songs. And I'm like singing along. I don't want to talk about Bruno either. And
we don't talk about it.
It's just good. It's the colors is what I love, I think, the most. It's so bright, and I love bright colors. And the story about family. And I love that the bad guy is, like, division in the family. Like, that's the bad guy. Yeah, it's not some evil villain. It's like, if we could love each other and get along, that would solve this issue.
Absolutely. My number 8 is Shang-Chi. I don't know if there's a dash in there or not. Another great Marvel movie. You're going to see a lot of Marvel movies in my list, and Marvel and Disney and Pixar and all the things, because I just like them.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi was great.
And my number 8 is Shang-Chi also.
Well, then look at us.
Again, great Marvel movie. I just rewatched a scene of it. Like,
I love it.
The lead guy is so good. I really like him, and I love the storyline about it a lot. I love, what's her name who plays his, like, aunt? Oh, shoot. Michelle Yeoh. She's so good in everything. And then
Awkwafina.
I love Awkwafina. She had a great year because she's hilarious, and Raya also as the dragon in that. She's so good.
All right, my number 7 is Encanto, as we mentioned before.
Good one.
Same things.
And my number 7 is Belfast. I love Belfast. Belfast is a Chris Salazar kind of movie, if ever there was. It's like it's about this family and this little boy, and he's so cute, and Judi Dench is old, and it's all so nice about everything.
There's quite a contrast there. They put a big contrast there between Judi Dench and this little kid.
Boy, and it's so cute, their relationship with everybody. And I loved, isn't his name Jamie Dornan, the dad? The guy who plays 50 Shades of Grey, who I was like, I never saw 50 Shades of Grey, but I was like, I don't know if this guy can really act. He's so good as the dad, and so is Katrina as the mom too. I thought she was going to nominate for Oscar, but then Judy got her.
Judy got in there.
It's just it's heartwarming. It's sad, it's heartbreaking, and it's also heartwarming. And so I just loved it.
There you go. Okay, then my number 6 is Being the Ricardos.
Good one.
Which we already talked about again. Carry on.
And my number 6 is Tick, Tick, Boom. It was a good year for musicals.
It was a really good year for musicals.
And Desiree and I love that about good musicals. But this is the story of Jonathan Larson, the guy who wrote Rent. And it's about him writing a musical.
Not Rent.
Yeah. And Andrew Garfield is so fantastic as
he embodies Eric Larson.
Jonathan Larson.
Jonathan Larson.
We used to work with Eric. Jonathan Larson, he's so good. Andrew Garfield can sing, first of all.
Who knew?
And he's so good. He'll be in another movie on our list probably also, but he's so good. Anyway, I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it.
Excellent. Then my number 5 is King Richard. King
Yeah.
Richard, which is the story of Venus and Serena Williams' dad and how they, what he did to as leading their family and how he got them into tennis and everything and broke down walls and did all the stuff and just, it was great. It's a great movie.
My number 5 is also King Richard.
What is
Desiree,
happening?
what is happening around here?
I don't know.
Great minds,
Yep,
they say.
I
Think
guess
like
so.
agreed with what Des said, and the acting performance. Anjanou Ellis as their mom, phenomenal. Will Smith as their dad, phenomenal. The girls as Venus and Serena, those 2 little girls,
Oh, they're really good.
are so good. The
And
whole cast
the writing
is so good,
It's just a well-made movie.
really well. I'm excited for Will to maybe win an Oscar. For it.
Maybe he totally is going to.
'Cause he was
My
so good.
number 4 is Spider-Man.
Good one.
What's the
No Way Home.
No Way Home. No Way Home. NWH. So here we have again. Okay, the whole Spider-Man franchise is just a joy. And here, this is the first time I think in the movie theater that I was surprised, and I went the first night because I knew I didn't want to get spoiled.
We went opening
And when Andrew Garfield appears in that movie, it was so great to be in that room and the energy of everybody loving it so much. It was really a great experience. I loved this movie.
Agreed. My number 4 is Mass. Okay. A lot of people didn't see Mass. If you didn't see Mass, including Desiree over
I
here,
didn't see it.
you have got to see it. It is so good. It is one of those great movies that is just the writing and the acting is so good that it literally is these 2 couples sitting across from each other for an hour and a half, just the 4 of them, and you want to like
It's-
your
what's her name?
heart breaks.
Alice,
And
no.
and Dowd is one of them,
No.
and
The other girl.
oh shoot, I can't remember her name now.
Plimpton.
Martha Plimpton.
Plimpton.
Is it Martha?
I've seen her on stage. She's a
Amazing.
Broadway actress.
They're all amazing. The 4 of them are so, and it'll break your heart. Oh,
That's why I
but
don't
they're
wanna watch
brilliant.
it.
They're brilliant.
Okay. Number 3, I have Tick Tick Boom.
Good one.
For all the reasons that we said before.
And my number 3 is Spider-Man.
There you go.
For what Des said too, and actually, there's another person in this room right here, and her and I were talking about yesterday, how my wife and my son are wrong because we had a big fight in our house watching Spider-Man because they think that Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man, and they're obviously wrong. When Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, because I'm always right.
Obviously.
And so we had this big discussion about it. Anyways, I love Tom Holland, but I love Andrew Garfield too as Spider-Man. I really like him. I think he's really good. He kind of got the short end of the stick because his last movie wasn't so good, but he's still really good. But you know what? Who's a really key to making this film work? Actually, is Zendaya. She brings this like added comedy to a lot of it, but also like. Of all the craziness that's happening, it's Doctor Strange and it's 3 Spider-Mans. She's kind of like,
There's a lot going on in this movie.
I'm in real life here, though, people. And so I love her added. I just rewatched it like 2 nights ago. I love her added stuff of like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, who is happening? And she's really believable. I think of all the girlfriends and all the Spider-Man movies.
Oh no,
she's
Zendaya can't be fake. Like she can't.
She's just so
she is so
good.
Very
she's so
like
good.
real.
I like her.
My number 2 is West Side Story, which is Steven Spielberg's not reimagining, but he just kind of he didn't just make the movie again. No. He changed the story and he moves things around. All the music is the same, but it's in a different order and it just makes more sense.
It's better.
And it's so good. This version of West Side Story is so good.
That's why it's also my number 2.
We might be of like mind.
We like a lot of things to say,
Yeah.
you guys. But West Side Story is so good. It's bright and brilliant, and you can tell Steven Spielberg loves West Side Story.
You can tell he did. I'm like, because why would he do this movie?
And
why would he make a musical?
Right.
If
He doesn't need to do anything.
Yeah,
anymore.
he doesn't. He can sit back in the Bahamas.
And he even at the end says for dad. So him and his
Yeah.
dad must have loved this movie together, watched this movie together. And
No,
it's so nice
you
to
could
see
tell.
their new interpretation of it. He made all the things that I would have changed about the first one, he changed.
Yeah.
And I love the first one. Don't get me wrong. I like the first West Side Story. But this one's even better. And again, some great performances. Let me tell you something about Rachel Zegler, who plays Maria. That girl is going places because she is good, crazy good.
She can sing.
She is really good. And so is Mike Feist, who plays Riff. Fantastic.
I love him in this movie.
And Ariana DeBose is going to win an Oscar.
She absolutely is.
And Rita Moreno is back in it, and she's so good.
Well, she brings
She's
some
so
heart in at the end when we
good.
need heart.
And they give her a song to sing by herself in
Yep.
that role, and she's
Yep.
so good. Anyway,
Smart.
watch it.
It's just smart all the way around. And the number one movie for me is, I think, going to be the number one movie for all of
Creation.
creation for 2021. It's the Children of Deaf Adults.
Child of a Deaf Adult, yeah.
Child of Deaf Adults. It's so good, this movie. Go see it.
And that's why it's also my number one.
Because it's
Desiree.
the best movie. It's the best movie of the year.
So, Coda, man, it's so good. There's almost no things to say. I will say the whole cast, Troy and Marley, the guy who plays the brother, the girl that just like her, I think her first like big role for sure. I don't know if it's her first movie, but she's the only daughter who she can hear. The whole rest of her family cannot hear.
Yeah.
She also sings as well too. So the coda has like these different meanings of it, right? But it is so good. It is just story that is so well told. Everything works. The directing, the writing, the acting, the setting even, and this Fisher Town thing. Everything works so well. It's this coming of age story, but also the story of how this deaf family works together. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. If you haven't seen Coda, you should go watch Coda. You will love it. That's it.
The end.
And we're Oscar voters. Listen,
I'm sure
come,
it
come
is.
close. Come
I
close.
bet it's going to win.
We needed to win Best
It's gonna
Picture.
win.
Okay, so that's what we're saying.
gonna
Okay.
win.
Okay. That's all. Just want to let you know. Okay.
It is.
Let us know what you think. Did you agree with any of these? Obviously, we agreed with a lot of the same
Yeah, we
things
agree.
going on here.
These are my favorite movies, absolutely, of the year.
They're really good. And somewhere,
What's on your list that's not on our
yeah,
list?
let us know. Like, hey, did you see this movie? We might not have seen it. And so,
I didn't see Mass.
I know she needs
I need to go
this.
see what I need to
So let us know what you thought. There were some other really good ones too, like In the Heights and Mitchell's versus the Machines and things like that
Good
we
movie.
really love.
Let's
So
make the top 10.
let us know too which ones you liked. Okay, and like and subscribe
And all the things.
and ask your mailman. Hey mailman, what were your top 10 favorite movies of
And
2021?
did you watch the Chris and Des show?
You should.
You should.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
bye.